And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Oh yeah, we got some news and of course my views for this show at early at 6:30. I was ready to say 0630. Wow. Starting off, we got some pretty good news in Hong Kong. They're kind of leading the way. We all know that crypto is going to blossom coming out of Europe and Asia. Hong Kong's proving this. They're coming back with a vengeance. Hong Kong used to be one of these places where crypto took off. The Chinese government kind of shut it down. Then they realized, oh, damn, all the money dried up. So they're allowing Hong Kong to deal with blockchain type stuff. That's how China looks at it. China's kind of like not letting people have crypto and all that, but we'll see how that goes. Next article we'll be getting into is in Wyoming, and there's a decision there about should the courts force people to give up their private keys. Mine are lost in a boating accident. They can go suck an Oscar Mayer. We're going to see what happened in Wyoming and see if how that turned out. Does the courts have the power to get your keys or not? And then if we got time, we'll get into Algorand. We're going to go see what's going on with Algorand today. That's a different crypto than we normally discuss. And if I can find news about ISO cryptos, then I'll give my views. So with that, let me give a disclaimer. My name's Crypto Hulk. I know nothing about crypto at all. This show's a total fake. Everything's a lie. Don't invest in anything I tell you to do. All right? That'll be the worst mistake you ever make. And other than that, I guess, let me see. Oh, yeah. If you look at the community page for my channel, click on the community. You'll see we're having an issue that's repetitive over and over and over. Now, one person commented on my show that they emailed corporate YT, and I don't know if it was Google, I think it was like YT. And all of a sudden now they get notified. Okay. So I have a complaint against YT with the Better Business Bureau, and that complaint number is 193-455-20. The phone number for the Better Business is 408-278-7400. They have a fax in case you want to maybe fax something in. 408-278-7444. They have an email. It's complaints. So the word complaints at looks like LASV, Lincoln Adam Sam Victor BBB boy.org. You can address that to Raquel, RAQUEL Negrete, NEGRETE. She is the complaint specialist. So you can also go to www.bbb.org, and it only takes about 2 minutes, maybe 3 at the most, to fill out a complaint. Make sure you use my complaint number so they can start tracking all this stuff. And that'll be it. Sir Hulks a lot. I have complained to the BBB YT for you. Thanks. Just if everybody does this, if all the people watching the show, members or non-members, it don't matter. They're going to get the message. And I got some major steps I'll be doing next week in regards to this issue. So I'll keep you informed. I might not tell you exactly what I do. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you exactly, but there will be 1 to 2 major steps I'll be taking next week. And the noose is tightening. So we got here Robin Curtis. Welcome to the channel. Henry Brown, member for 4 months. Let's see what Henry has to say. Once regulations and adoption hit, may please get a member show on what hypothetically to do next. As far as taking some profit, we are poor, outrageous drowning. We'll look into that. Let's just exactly see how it goes. We can get above 38 cents and see where we can get a little show on there and a member show. Cassie Poker. Welcome to the members video live stream, whatever that name is, whatever your screen name is. And let's see. Underpass 61 version 2, celebrating 2 years of Hulk's lies. Don't tell everybody. Forever grateful for finding your show. Thank you for that. And you got Enrique Rodriguez. Thanks for your donation. I appreciate that also. Yeah, it's just it's a little journey that we're on, and it's kind of a weird one, but from what I've studied for the past 3 years, I'm pretty sure we end up in a great location, and there's going to be all these things that are going to get in our way to try us to get us off our journey's path. Okay, they're going to try to scare us. So we got Jake Little, and Jake decided to give someone a membership. Thank you for that. So let me get in there. See, Hong Kong. Well, Jake Little gifted one Crypto Hulk membership. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Focus. Where we at? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna show you an example of how all the banks they're in on this whole crypto stuff. All right, they're trying to play like they don't know. You go into a bank and you ask them about crypto, and they just don't know. They don't know nothing at all. They're just doing what Hong Kong's doing. Let me show you. Here's the game they play. We don't know anything about crypto. We can't tell you anything much about it. Hong Kong confirms. Notice it's not the United States where we invented crypto. Notice it's Hong Kong, but anyhow, Hong Kong confirms their first $100 million tokenized, that's crypto, green bond. Hong Kong confirms the first $100 million, that's in American money, crypto green bond. You just change the word tokenized to crypto and it changes the whole meaning of it. Tokenized is like the word you use when you don't want to draw attention. Like the word, if this was the word crypto, oh damn, right? People be like, what? The ears pop up, crypto, what? What? When you use the word token, people are like, they don't even hear it. They just go about their business. You say crypto, they're like, huh? See? That's how they're doing this. Today, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Ripple partner, confirmed its first Hong Kong, it's 800 million in Hong Kong dollars or 102 million in American money. Hong Kong confirmed the crypto green bond issuance. The 1-year bond price is at 4%. That's pretty good, where you earn interest on it. Distributed by a syndicate of 4 banks. Bank of China, using Ripple technology, Credit Article, CIB, HSBC, Ripple partner, and Goldman Sachs, Ripple partner. Okay, they're all in on it. You got HSBC, one of the top 3 biggest banks in the world. That's not a big deal, right? Oh yeah, crypto. Yeah, who cares about that? As we reported earlier this week, the bond used the Goldman Sachs Ripple partner digital asset platform. So Goldman Sachs has their own platform like Ledger, and that's fine, which runs on a permissioned blockchain. So the XRP ledger that the world owns is permissionless. This one requires permission. Goldman previously participated in Hong Kong Monetary Authority green bond trials, a crypto issuance from the European Investment Bank. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority Central Money Market Unit dealt with the clearing and settlement with this token. The token cash is a claim against the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. A future settlement and life cycle event will use the blockchain, which acts as the legal, it's like a legal ownership. So when you buy it, this crypto bond, it's like you lawfully have a bond with the country of Hong Kong. So it's like you got their money and they're paying you interest. Let's see. The successful issuance of this crypto green bond makes an important milestone as it demonstrates Hong Kong's strength in the combining of the bond market, green and sustainability, finance, as well as fintech. So here we have now an example, another example I'm showing you of how governments and banks are working together to form crypto and use it in a real world application. This is not fantasy world. We got the fintech world, the government, the banks, and they're all, let's say, testing. They're all utilizing this in smaller ways. They're all getting their systems joined together for the switch of the flip or flip of the switch moment that we know is coming. And let me show you now some evidence. Jake, wait, hold on a sec. Jake Little, thanks for your donation to the channel. Jake says we're getting close. From what I'm reading here, they're utilizing this now in real life. This is all real life. They just made a bond. Bam. It's a crypto bond. Everything's going to start getting cryptoed out. That's how we get rich. The more news stories you hear of this bond, this crypto bond, that crypto bond, that means more value, and the price of your crypto goes up. That's how this works. But we need regulations. That's the key. Once we get the regulations, oh my God. Okay, you're going to see crazy prices, all right? Now, let me show you all the backup information on who's involved in all this. Copy. Paste. I'm just going to go briefly through all these right here. You got Ripple working with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. What Ripple did all the work for them, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Ripple created their central bank digital currency. It's right here in the second line in the letter. And Ripple also developed their electronic Hong Kong dollar. So now they got a CBDC and a digital Hong Kong dollar done by Ripple. There's the 17-page report. You can read it on your own. Next, Tranglo. Tranglo is a Ripple partner. J316, thank you for that donation. Appreciate that. Your comment. I am developing a secure common app for future use. Oh. Maybe you can develop a secure YouTube, secure YouTube crypto hulk channel where they can't mess with our show. Well, I'm trying to help people learn. I don't do technical at all. I just teach basic news that's out there in plain sight. If you looked at the article I just sent you, Tranglo is a Ripple partner. Tranglo enables instant cross-border payments to Hong Kong. So we know Ripple's mixed up with Hong Kong because Hong Kong's working with the Ripple partner to allow money to go in and out of their country. If Hong Kong doesn't like Ripple or doesn't agree with anything, they would not let Tranglo do this. So therefore, by default, you know they're a Ripple partner. Now, here I'm going to show you how Tranglo really is. Pretty much, Tranglo is Ripple, okay? So the Hong Kong government is working with Ripple because, bam, look at this article I'm posting. Ripple acquires 40% stake in Tranglo. So therefore, by definition, Ripple owns half of Tranglo, and therefore, by relationship, the country of Hong Kong is a Ripple partner. How you like me now? Okay, next. In the article, we were talking about Household Savings Bank, HSBC, one of the top big three banks in the entire world, is working on this green bond with Ripple. They're working with the Hong Kong government. And let's see what this one is. Oh, gee, back in 8 years ago, household savings bank executive and a Swift board member go to work for Ripple. What do you think that means? It's not just some random. You have Marcus Treacher. He was the global head of strategic accounts. He brings 30 years of experience from Household Savings Bank and his other top jobs. And then he used to work for Swift on top of that, and they go to work for Ripple. For why? There's a reason for that. Okay. I think we all know what that reason is. 3-letter agencies running shit, right? Said, you got to go to Ripple for a while. They got a project you need to do. He gets a phone call in the middle of the night. Yep, you got to go to Ripple. Next, this article. Household Savings Bank taps on the shoulder former Ripple CEO to go to their advisory board. And who might that be? But the famous Chris Larson goes at one point to work at HSBC. And you know what he went there for? He wasn't the coffee boy. He was helping HSBC get all linked up with Ripple. Chris Larson personally goes there to make sure he goes to work for them, for God's sakes, under the disguise, oh, I'm just going to go there and help him out with stuff. No, he hooked him up with XRP. That's what he went there to do. He wasn't the coffee boy, all right? Well, Crypto Hulk, how do you know? It's called common sense, something you have none of. All right, next. That one. Ripple partner Volante joins with Goldman Sachs to launch cloud-based digital transaction banking platform. Well, what we know this is Ripple you can hardwire Ripple in, or you can do it in a cloud. And if you do the cloud, it's 6 weeks until green light. Okay, that's what we know. So here, Ripple partner works with Goldman Sachs to give them the XRP ledger in the cloud. So now Goldman Sachs is linked up with XRP. There's your proof for that. So that whole article is pretty much fucking Ripple, okay? With the Hong Kong thing, I just showed you all the ties right there. But gee, Crypto Hulk, I don't see specifics. You're specifically a fucking moron. That's what I see. Next comment. Hunter Keel, member for 4 months. Welcome to the channel, Hunter. Then you got Tiny Dog. Thanks Hulk, for all the shows. Think I arrested you in the military. I was an MP for all the lies. Oops, you tell. Oh, damn it. I got caught. No, I can't believe. I mean, I was in the military, and I'll leave that story alone. That one's kind of like not good. Like really, really bad. Next article. Here's the Wyoming story about how they're trying to maybe take your crypto keys. We'll go through this article here real quick. So this can be kind of scary. This next article. If you live in a democratic state like me, you should be terrified. Let's see. Hunter Keel. I'm a farmer in North Carolina. When we moon, I want to buy you a fat steak. Man, you're the realest cat on YouTube. That'll be at Ruth Chris Steakhouse. And I want a steak that's probably about $100. Stephen Morris. Thanks for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. Wyoming. The United States, Wyoming House of Representatives passed a bill that would prohibit courts in Wyoming from forcing individuals to disclose their digital asset private keys. I think we're moving to Wyoming. I'm going to have to bring about 2 jackets. An exception may be made if the key is unavailable, if the public key is unavailable, or details of the digital asset. digital identity. I don't know what that shit is, but the law will come into force July 1st, 2023. The U.S. Wyoming House of Rep approved a measure that would forbid state courts from getting your keys. It's called the WS 34-29-107. The new statute is titled Production of Private Keys Prohibition. Private keys for digital assets, one's digital identity, and any other's interest or rights the private key confirm are all included. It will be illegal for state courts to order someone to provide their private digital asset keys. I wonder how long that's going to last when someone's behind in child support. See what I'm saying? They'll be like, I know we have this law, but since you're behind in child support, you got to. Since you owe federal tax, give us the keys. I mean, you know what? I don't know where the keys are. I'm so sorry. If you go around the corner and head straight that way to go fuck yourself, that's where my keys are. On February 15th, just one day after passing, it was 31-0. So 31 of their House of Representative people, 31 were for this. Nobody was against it in Wyoming. I kind of like the mentality in Wyoming. A little too cold for me, though. At least I probably would never sweat living in Wyoming. That's kind of a good thing for me. The measure was approved by a vote of 41-13 in the House of Representatives, but its other vote here was 31-0 in the Senate. Okay. That the new rule will not stop from being compelled to create, sell, transfer. A person can still be forced to disclose information about the digital asset, digital identity, or other interest. See, it's not really as clear cut as we are led to believe with the title of the article. However, the legislation notes that the new rule will not stop one from being compelled to create, sell, transfer, so they can make you sell. You just don't have to give them the keys, but they can make you sell, transfer, that kind of thing. Interest or right. They could probably have you give up the device or something. So it's not really as good as we're led to believe. So that's where again you tell them, go around the corner, walk 300 feet away, and you'll see "Go fuck yourself" right here. That's probably where I'm at with that article. Check some comments here and the time. We got here. Hey Hulk, I caught your live, brother. Thanks for everything. The year is going to be amazing. Tiny Dog's like, what the fuck? My dead cold hands. Yeah. Just want my keys. Fuck yourself, man. I don't know where that shit is. Smash the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Gonna make a steak omelet. J316 is gonna make a steak omelet. Next articulo. We got that one. Algorand. So we're gonna learn a little bit about Algorand here and what they're up to. Algorand's a project that if I were to diversify, I would get that. Everything's cheap right now. Got a special sale going on all the cryptos. We'll go through this article briefly. Algorand has the largest NFT marketplace. Rand Gallery acquires data aggregator NFT Explorer. Now, NFT Explorer is a data aggregator. It was purchased by the Rand Gallery, which is an Algorand NFT marketplace. And Algorand purchased Rand Gallery because they want to manage their entire vertical NFT stack. When you have a vertical stack, It means like you have you have the trucks to go to the gold mine to mine the gold, and you take it to your workers. They can form the gold into jewelry, and you have your own stores. So that's kind of like vertical integration or whatever. Walmart is more horizontal integration where they got all kinds of shit at their store, but they don't make any of it. Except they might be like a Walmart brand or something. But if everything in their store, Walmart actually produced in factories, then that would be like vertical integration. But what? So that's the difference between an Algorand and a Walmart. Is this Algorand's taking the approach of limited amount of items, up and down. They do it all. They don't need anybody else. They have NFTs or whatever, or they're very limited in crypto, whatever their purpose is, but they do it all. Because Walmart doesn't really have factories. They're importing all the shit from China. So there's a little business lesson or close to it I can come up to. Rand Gallery is Algorand's blockchain's largest NFT marketplace. Okay. Rand Gallery has acquired the data aggregator, which is called NFT Explorer, to expand its product offering with analytics. So they study the market. According to a press release, the agreement enables Rand Gallery to possess the entire vertical NFT stack as it strives to establish itself as a central hub for all NFTs. Now, here's what it includes: music, gaming, gaming, as well as a trusted Web3 partner. Wonder who that will be. For brands waiting to offer data-driven NFT experience. Rand Gallery was bought out by a startup called Distributed Finance last year. Okay. The startup came out of hiding with 2.5 million in seed investment. Rand will keep incorporating new marketplaces like Exa. And I think that'll be all. Rand declined to provide details of the NFT Explorer acquisition. So there's some funny business going on in there. I'm not saying bad. They're trying to keep things secret, but mentioned that the price paid was lower than the previous years. The company is closing a top up to its seed round. So that's kind of what Algorand right now is working on, really trying to be a major pusher in NFTs, a pusher. And I think that'll be the end of today's show. 30 minutes is close enough. Yeah. Now, tonight, let's see if there's any questions at all. Any questions about anything in general? But tonight, DJ Serve 1. Wow, early show today. I've been trying to come up with 6:30 a.m. Pacific time shows. DJ Serve 1 for I don't know what now, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. I don't do it every day, but I've been trying to, I don't know, 4 times a week or something around there, because I got people all around the world watching the show. So for like almost 3 years, I'm just doing 7:00 p.m. Pacific time shows. So now if I can, on certain days, I'll do a 6:30 in the morning Pacific time. Maybe again somewhere around 2 to 4 p.m. for another show Pacific time. And then maybe a final, depends on the day, maybe a 7:00 p.m. So I'm hitting a 12-hour time span trying to reach the globe. A pusher. Tiny Dog's like, pusher. Tiny is a pusher. Rivers Les Peas. Finally, I made a live show, and it's almost over, too. Coffee with Hulk. I should have some coffee. I haven't had any caffeine yet. Trust me, I'm going to need it. I got to do a leg workout today in the morning. Do about 2/3 of it in the morning, and then in the evening, do another third. I won't be making a 2:00 show today. I got to go see the public accountant, my CPA, and we're going to work on my LLC corporation stuff. to get licensed in the state, and we're doing just business stuff, business. So it takes me like an hour just to go there. Then there's other things I got to do when I'm there, and then an hour to get home. That whole fucking trip's gonna take like 5-6 hours. So I'm not gonna have time to make a show in the afternoon. I might make one in the PM. So look at around 7 o'clock PM Pacific Standard Time. If I can make a program, I will. I have to get back from this thing, look for news. Hopefully, I can find it enough time. If I can, I'll post the show early, give you an hour or two notice that I'm even going to make a show. But I might just make one like last minute. I might not have 2 hours to put it in advance. So we'll see what happens. Last Crypto 6. I appreciate these early shows. I get to listen to you at work. You know, it's a great way to do things. Is you multitask. So you're at a job where you're allowed to listen to something, and now you're learning about crypto at the same fucking time. All right, I hear that underpass. 61. All right, I gotta go. My day never ends. It starts at 5:15, finally ends maybe like 11. I get like zero free time. Anyhow, I'm out of here. Gotta go.